When you wake up in the morning, you use services before you even realize it. From the alarm app on your phone to the UPI payments for your morning coffee. Hospitals, banks, telecom networks, OTT platforms, airlines, और बहुत कुछ. Most investors still think India's growth story is only about factories, highways या फिर manufacturing. But here is a reality check. इंडिया की GDP में सर्विस सेक्टर का कंट्रीब्यूशन करीब 55% का है. They employ nearly one third of India's workforce, and India is already among the top services exporters globally. So, retail investors के लिए बड़ा सवाल क्या है? How do you invest in the part of India that works 24/7 behind the scenes? And that's exactly what we are discussing today as we deep dive into the Kotak Services Fund NFO, जो खुल रहा है 4th February से and close होगा 18th February को. और इस NFO के बारे में पूरी बातचीत करने के लिए आज हमारे साथ है रोहित टंडन, Senior Fund Manager at Kotak Mutual Fund. Hi Rohit, thank you for joining in.
Hi Indu, thanks for having me.
रोहित, जब भी बात होती है सर्विसेज की तो लोग अक्सर सोचते हैं कि या तो ये बोरिंग है या फिर स्लो ग्रोइंग है. So from a fund manager's lens, how different is the reality on the ground today?
So services covers almost everything that is important for us to live. It's just, having said that, just putting some numbers to it, 55% of the GVAs is services, and services have been growing the most and stably over the last decade or so.
रोहित, जैसा आपने बताया कि सर्विसेज ऑलरेडी फॉर्म द लार्जेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ इंडियाज इकोनॉमी, सो व्हाट हैज चेंज्ड इन द लास्ट 5 to 7 years that makes this theme more investable now than earlier?
So what we have seen is a lot of services which were not investable or not available for investable. For example, wealth management, asset management, NBFCs, smaller banks, logistics. One has seen so many more stocks getting added. 65% of last year's IPOs were in the services sector. And with that, there is a lot of opportunities which were probably not available to investors beforehand. And with all these opportunities, the universe is just expanding. With an expanding universe, there is opportunity to earn extra returns. And that is why this fund is coming.
रोहित, कोटक सर्विसेज फंड को क्रिएट करते वक्त व्हाट वाज द कोर थॉट प्रोसेस?
So this is one of those places where there is structural demand, where there is demand for premiumization, which is supported by government initiatives. All these digitization things, whether it is Aadhaar, whether it is our UPI, we have all witnessed the positivity or the improvement to our lives that it has brought in. Demand is increasing because of urbanization, because of demographics, and there is a sustainable way of meeting these services. So therefore, this is one of those themes which will only accelerate with time.
रोहित, ये जो सर्विसेज थीम है ये काफ़ी ब्रॉड है. इसमें फाइनेंशियल्स भी है, IT भी है, हेल्थ केयर, टेलीकॉम, कंज्यूमर सर्विसेज, ट्रैवल, पावर, बहुत सारी चीज़ें इन्वॉल्व है. सो हाउ डू यू अवॉइड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन रिस्क while still capturing alpha?
So the good thing about a scheme which is broad is that the cycles of one industry and the cycle of the other industries are different. So from an overall perspective in a portfolio, an investor is well diversified. So if there is a problem, say in asset quality in a particular, say, subsection of NBFCs, the entire portfolio is not impacted. And, our diversification and ensuring that, concentration risk is not too much. For that, we will be investing in a number of subsectors. So if you count the total number of subsectors that are available to us, we have a good 15 to 16 subsectors. So that will ensure that we will have a concentrated portfolio, but at the same time, the overall exposure won't be so much that an investor loses out a lot.
सर, ये पढ़ा मैंने कि द फंड अलाउज अ बॉटम अप GARP ओरिएंटेड अप्रोच. Can you please simplify this for our retail investors, and how do you actually pick a services stock?
So for any stock, you would like to know, first of all, that it's the best stock within the sector. For that, we use something called a BMV approach. What is that? We look at the business of that particular company. Is it structural or is it just opportunistic? Then we look at the management and its track record. Finally, we look at the valuations of that particular company versus that of the sector. Now comes the problem that I have chosen the best stock within the sector, but I don't know how much weight to give it, because in a portfolio, different stocks will have different weights. Then I look at the overall GARP philosophy, where we look at growth at reasonable price, or the fact that we want growth, but we won't overpay for it. That ensures that something which is too expensive but has similar growth to a company which is less expensive, the latter company would get a lesser weight and the former company would get a higher weight.
So, Indian markets have seen strong participation from retail investors. In your view, are services sector valuations expensive, fair, or selective right now?
I would agree with you that services sectors have a little bit of a higher valuation, and that is because they are quality stocks. So quality stocks means that their profitability is more, their return ratios are more, and because of that, valuations also tend to be expensive. What we are doing in this fund, we are blending quality with lower valuations. So the stocks that we'll be looking at would be the stocks which are at less than median valuations while being high quality stocks. So we would mitigate this valuation risk to some extent.
रोहित, फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज एक लार्ज पार्ट होते हैं सर्विसेज सेक्टर के. सो व्हाट आर द की ट्रेंड्स यू आर वाचिंग विद इन बैंक्स, एनबीएफसीज एंड इंश्योरेंस?
So the basic trends within banking NBFCs is to look at what is happening to the interest rate cycle and what is happening to the asset quality cycle. Currently, we are at lowest interest rates or close to the bottom as far as repo rates are concerned. And as far as asset quality also, we are at the bottom. Asset quality is supposed to remain under control because too much lending hasn't happened. As far as an interest rate cycle is concerned, that would again depend upon how the economy moves. But for now, for some period of time at least, we are in that low interest rate environment, which is also helped by the fact that inflation is not too high.
रोहित, ग्लोबली देखिए तो आईटी सेक्टर में एक पूरा स्लो डाउन देखने को मिल रहा है. डू यू सी अर्ली साइंस ऑफ रिकवरी, स्पेशली विथ एआई, क्लाउड एंड डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन स्पेंडिंग?
So at Kotak, we believe that AI is like any other tech cycle. A tech cycle has three phases. The first phase is about hardware, where you are, for example, where you are worried about chips. The second phase of the cycle is when you look at product companies. And the third time is when enterprise actually use this new technology, which is enterprise applications. For companies, enterprises, they won't be able to use the products or the chips directly. So we feel that it is a matter of time before which IT services benefit, Indian IT services benefit from the phase 3 of the AI cycle.
रोहित, ऑनगोइंग जियोपॉलिटिकल टेंशन, सप्लाई चेन शिफ्ट्स एंड ग्लोबल इंटरेस्ट रेट को लेकर अनसर्टेनिटी हमने देखी है. तो ऐसे पूरे इन्वायरमेंट में इंडिया का सर्विस सेक्टर कितना रेजिलिएंट आपको दिखता है?
If you look at all these services, X of IT, they are all dependent on domestic factors. So whatever will happen globally, until and unless that impacts our GDP growth, it won't impact most of the sectors. As far as IT is concerned, we are coming from a phase where there was a lot of uncertainty, and with time that uncertainty is sort of reducing. So I would say that net of net, in future, most of these services would not be impacted by any of these global uncertainties.
रोहित, जब भी इक्विटी मार्केट में वोलेटिलिटी आती है, गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर बिकम पॉपुलर अमंग इन्वेस्टर्स. आपको क्या लगता है, एक इक्विटी इन्वेस्टर को गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर को भी अपने पोर्टफोलियो में किस तरह से डाइवर्सिफाई करना चाहिए?
In Kotak, we believe that gold and silver have a place within your portfolio, but from the perspective of hedging your portfolio. The main part of your portfolio should continue to be as far as equities is concerned.
रोहित, एक फर्स्ट टाइम म्यूचुअल फंड इन्वेस्टर के लिए जो इस पॉडकास्ट को देख रहे हैं, वेयर डज अ फंड लाइक कोटक सर्विसेज फंड फिट इन देयर ओवरऑल पोर्टफोलियो?
So I would say that it is diversified way of having exposure to services sector rather than looking at any particular sectoral fund or a sectoral theme. This is a much larger percentage of the economy, part of the economy that you are investing in.
रोहित, लास्ट क्वेश्चन, अगर एक लाइन में आपको सिर्फ ये बताना है कि क्यों एक लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर को इंडिया के सर्विस सेक्टर पर, इंडिया की सर्विस स्टोरी पर बिलीव करना चाहिए फॉर द नेक्स्ट डेकेड?
So there are demand drivers. As far as the current situation is concerned in markets, there is a lot of uncertainty. There is a lot of cyclicality. This is something which is structural. This is something which is long term. The drivers, if I am talking about urbanization, if I am talking about the demographics, this is much more structural. So if you are looking at investing over the next 1 decade, this is a good opportunity. A lot of consumer services are still not listed in India. For example, catering agents, companies, or companies which are into the freight sector, or which are into running vessels, or the future might have, say, services like AI, enterprise AI, etc. So a lot of these things which will happen in the future will come to have some exposure within this sector. So think long term and look at the Kotak Services Fund.
थैंक यू रोहित, हमारे साथ ज्वाइन करने के लिए और ये पूरी इन्फॉर्मेशन हमारे साथ शेयर करने के लिए।
Thank you.
आई एम श्योर हमारे ऑडियंस को काफ़ी इंसाइटफुल इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली है इस कॉन्वर्सेशन के थ्रू। अगर वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा है तो प्लीज़ इसे शेयर करें, लाइक करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। इस तरह के और इंटरेस्टिंग एंड इन्फॉर्मेटिव वीडियोस देखने के लिए अभी इसी वक्त कोटक नियो के यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। यू कैन ऑल्सो फॉलो अस ऑन ऑल आवर सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स। थैंक यू फॉर स्टॉपिंग बाय। आई एम योर होस्ट इंदु चौधरी।
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.